Friends, in the Ulster Cup, the balance of power has moved to mid-Ulster, and this evening it's Portadown against Glenavon. And it's the first time the clubs have met in a senior cup final. Glenavon, they've really set the local scene alight this season. Losing only one of their 9 games so far, they've hit no less than 33 goals in those 9 matches. The dressing room is where they talk about scoring. It all happens out on the pitch. 2-0 to Glenavon as McCann puts in the free kick. Tab gets it away. McBride the lob. Blackledge the finish. The Portadown dressing room. A lot to talk about in here, of course. Last season they won their first ever Irish League Championship. This season they're local football's only unbeaten side. They haven't scored as many goals as Glenavon, but what about the quality? This one came in the semi-final win over Linfield. Linfield getting themselves in a tangle. Fraser does it! Brilliant goal! And let's hope we get a few like that this evening. Hello and welcome to the Oval for both the fans and Ulster Television. It's the first major cup final of the new season. And the balance power, well, it certainly has shifted. And tonight it's the battle of the Mid-Ulster Big Two, Portadown against Glenavon in the Ulster Cup decider. And on paper, it has the makings of being a classic. Well, former Glentoran captain Jim Cleary will join me on commentary. And Jim, it really has the makings, hasn't it?
It has indeed, Jack. I think all football fans are eagerly looking forward to it. And there's a couple of great battles in prospect. I think obviously the Portadown defence, one of the most solid defences in the league against the prolific scorers of Glenavon. Midfield should be very, very interesting, and obviously Portadown's own front line of McGee, Cowan and Fraser will have a tremendous battle against the Glenavon back four. So all in all, I hope we're in for a real treat. I think we should be, Jim. Thank you very much indeed. Well, both teams come into this final with a few injury problems, so let's see how they're lined up. Roy McCready was the Portadown doubt, but his ankle knock has stood up to the test and he takes his place in midfield. And the interesting thing here, which must have set the Portadown supporters talking, McCready returns at the expense of striker Marty McGee, who's on the bench. So the striking job left to the two Scots, Sandy Fraser and Steve Kahn. And looking at Glenavon, striker Stephen McBride's ankle injury has responded to treatment, and he'll join Gary Blackledge and Glenn Ferguson in the search for goals. So the only change from the team which beat Ards on Saturday is at right back. Dean McCulloch coming in for Gareth Davies, who is cup-tied. The referee tonight, Mr. Fred McKnight. So away we go then in this Lombard Ulster Cup final. Very pleasant evening in Belfast. Little or no breeze, and the oval pitch as always in immaculate condition. No need for a change of strip here tonight. Portadown in their familiar red, the royal blue of Glenavon. So history here tonight then, the first ever meeting of the two clubs in a senior cup final. And it really is amazing considering that Portadown are 66 years of age as a club. Glenavon, of course, they celebrated their centenary last year. Well, as you know, Jim Cleary is alongside me in the commentary box. And Jim, would that be a slight surprise, Marty McGee being left out of the Portadown side?
Yeah, I think it may be, Jackie. He played on Saturday against Bangor. The only thing I can think of is that Ronnie maybe isn't fully happy with his match fitness. He's only played a couple of games in the last few weeks after a prolonged spell of injury. And as I say, but he's not playing, but he's a nice man to have on your bench.
He certainly is. So with McGee not playing, it looks as though the two striking men for Portadown will be number 10, Steve Kahn, and number 9, Sandy Fraser, with 4 across the midfield. So an early free kick then for Portadown. Philip Major. Crowded goalmouth to aim at. Major. And it comes. Oh, it's straight through to Robbie Back. That was Paul Doolan trying to go on the end of it. The midfielder. Scored his first league goal last Saturday for the club in the 2-0 win over Bangor. Major gets there first, on by Cunningham. Kahn, McCready. Portadown spinning it out. McCready goes left. Stewart, Fraser, good build-up. Fraser still going. Cunningham. Curlis. Confronted. Did well, but a poor cross. It's Alfie Stewart and off McLaughlin. Early pressure from Portadown. Great atmosphere here tonight at the Oval. I think it's fair to say all of Mid-Ulster has been buzzing in anticipation of this final. Curlis throws it long, looks for McKeever. That's McConville just getting it upfield. McBride against Strain. Strain wins. Curlis. McCullough. Gives it to Paul Byrne. McCullough gets it back. In fact, leaves it for Stevie Condell. The long ball. Here's Ferguson. Oh, good ball. McBride. Here comes McLellan and finds McConville. Scapatici, but gives it away to Major, who finds Cunningham. Fraser's there, Carnes there, great tackle from Tony Scapatici. McCann charging forward. Ferguson fumbled off it, but McBride retrieves. That's off McKeever. Ferguson. McBride. The low cross. And that was McConville almost getting in there. Good run from the midfielder. Jim, a busy start.
Has indeed, Jackie, and as you can see, action at both goalways, and Stephen McBride showing there how well he's been playing all season. He's going to be a major influence on the game, I think.
Yes, and of course, Glenavon just loved to attack. So too did Portadown. Let's not forget that. Portadown's game, I think it's fair to say, based mainly on a strong midfield. The long ball forward, on by Ferguson. Oh, Strain almost in trouble, but got it back and gets it forward. Fraser, chased by McCullough. Still Fraser. Oh, that's good play. Still going. No free kick. McKeever hoists it downfield. Khan looking for Fraser and could find him. It does. But once again, goes down very quickly by Steve Condell. Doolan forced to go back. Hassled, harried there by Des McCann. As Jim Cleary said at the top of the programme, some interesting battles all over the pitch tonight. Won by Scapatici. Conville did well. McBride looks forward for Ferguson, but that's McKeever getting it back. Stevie Condell under it. McKeever wins it. Cunningham. Fraser. Still going, the little fella. Tries the shot! But it wasn't far away from Sandy Fraser. Just over 6 minutes gone, and the best effort of this final so far. Did very well. Situation very tight, twisting and turning. Delivered the shot, and a bit of trouble there for back. McBride, oh, nice touch. Here comes McCann. Nice Ferguson here. Oh, nice one too. McCann off McKeever. Doolan. Oh, and that was off Major. Crane tries again, finds Doolan. All a bit untidy in there. It ends up with McBride. Oh, good run from the big fella. Blackledge is in the middle. He had to turn, he had to jump, but he wasn't too far away from the target. Great play by McBride.
Great run by McBride indeed, Jack, and a great cross. I think Blackie probably be disappointed he didn't hit the target. He got a free header at it, maybe should have done a little better.
Go into Glenavon, who've won the Ulster Cup 3 times. The last time was way back in 1963. Portadown, they've never won it. We're in the driving seat at this moment, though. Alfie Stewart surging forward. Oh, it looked a good challenge to me from McConville, kicking the ball away and having a quick word from referee McKnight. But the free kick to Portadown and a chance for the Reds to push forward. I know it's a cliche, but it really has been end-to-end stuff in these opening 9 minutes. McCready with it, chips it forward, McKeever! And he crept in there, and almost trouble caused by that big fella there, McKeever. The Glenavon defence really caught ball watching, Jim.
We're in a great ball by McCready. And McKeever getting on the end of it. He'd be disappointed again, same as Blackie, that he didn't actually score. Just unfortunate it dropped off the bottom of his foot.
There certainly is a great atmosphere here tonight. And Jim, I think it's fair to say, a good crowd for two clubs, by tradition, not that well supported.
Yeah, it's a very good crowd, and they are generating a very good atmosphere.
Can. Byrne. That's McBride. But pushing by McKeever, says the referee. But they're keeping a very close eye on Steve McBride. He's dangerous in these situations. Did well. Gets the cross in, the back post. Blackledge, that's Curlis getting it away. He does well, that big fellow, when he gets in the clear. Gets the crosses over. McLaughlin. Oh, everybody leaving it. McLaughlin just couldn't get the volley, couldn't keep it down. Played on Saturday and scored both goals as Glenavon won 2-1 at Ards. Great din here at the Oval as Mickey Keenan takes the goal kick. Curlis winning the race with Glenn Ferguson. Jim, the game seems to have been played at 100 miles an hour, and yet both sides are playing fairly controlled football, aren't they?
They are indeed, yeah. The Glenavon defence seem a little bit more jittery than the Portadown one. Fraser in particular has been able to come off his defender and turn the ball.
Here's the run from McBride. Oh, and Major did well, but once again, that man causing a few problems.
I think he's going to be a handful for Philip Major for the rest of the evening. He's obviously got tremendous pace, and the long ball, as you've seen there, almost put him away.
Yes, the Glenavon manager, Terry Nicholson, is saying this season Steve McBride is very strong and very fit. Meanwhile, McCann with the corner. Back ball, but here's McConville. Little ball in. And that was Byrne trying to get in there. And Alfie Stewart just happy to get it away for another corner kick.
I think Jackie, as in all derby matches, the first goal is going to be the important one. Whoever gets their noses in front.
Yes, indeed. Always a great boost. Here comes Glenavon again. And that's Khan back there defending, the big striker. McBride goes in again. Major sticking very close, having to concede the throw in. It's warming up. McBride seems to be everywhere at the moment and wins his side another corner. Taken quickly. McCann, that's a good ball. Blackledge, pulled it away nicely. But not being given any space. Still in. Bit of pushing and pulling, and it's a corner kick. And Curlis not too delighted at that decision by referee Fred McKnight. But it's another corner to be taken by Des McCann. Right-footed to curl it in. Swings it over. Oh, it's off the line. And that was Spencer McConville. In fact, it was Tony Scappaticci. Here's the break from Portadown, but Cunningham is cut offside. Well, I'd like to see that one again. I thought it was Spencer McConville. Here, corner from McCann. It was Scappaticci arriving. There he goes, but off the line. Good clearance. Everybody, it seems, calling for the ball. As they say in the trade gym, nobody hiding in this final.
No, it's a sign of two teams that are playing well, Jackie, week in and week out. When everybody does want the ball, makes it easier for your teammates too. But it's been it's evenly balanced, but it's been very open football.
It certainly has, but it's still 0-0. McCready. Oh, the long-range effort. It's off the bar. Fraser, the whipping header. But no trouble that time for Robbie Back. But McCready, that's Sandy Fraser. He had the header, but here's McCready. Lined up the shot. Robbie Back thought it was away. It wasn't. And almost problems for Glenavon. But Back getting it in the end.
Reminiscent of Sandy Fraser's goal in the semi-final.
Yes, Sandy Fraser. A wonder goal in the semi-final. Up in the other goal mouth when they beat Linfield by 4 goals to 2. Steve Kahn. Stewart. Curlis. Stewart again. It's good football. McCready. Keeper. Fraser, he's good touch, the little fella. Finds Doolin. Major goes on the run, but Scappaticci gets in the way. Robbie Back giving the ball to Allburn, but Portadown pushing up. They know that Glenavon like to play out from the back, and they're trying to cut that short, I think, Jim. The challenge there from Fraser. Referee hurrying over. The battle of the little man there, Jim.
That's what it is, yeah. Stevie Conwell playing in sort of an unaccustomed position for him. He's playing more as a right back than as a right midfield player, but he's coping very well.
A great team player, of course, Conwell. He really can't play anywhere. I remember him playing as an out-and-out right winger in his Carrick Ranger days. He's played midfield, full-back, central defender. He's played everywhere. Less than 5 minutes left of this first half. Still 0-0. McBride gives chase, but caught offside. Linesman on the far side, Bobby Stewart. Well, there's the youthful Glenavon supporters, and no history of any real trouble between the rival sets of fans, Glenavon and Portadown. They live beside each other in Craigavon, they work beside each other, but no real trouble in the past, and let's hope that continues this evening.
No, I think you could say it's always been a fierce but friendly rivalry.
I think that about sums it up, Jim. Meanwhile, McCready puts it forward. Stewart trying to get on the end of it. And closed down by McLaughlin. Big well. It's not away yet. It is now from Byrne. McBride finds McCann. The long ball and the chase for McConville. Curlis couldn't get the header in. McLaughlin. Curlis did well to get back. And Keenan keeps it in. There's no respite, Jim.
Indeed, good play, as you said, by Curlis. Good play in the first place by Fitton McConville to get the header, and eventually good play by Mickey Keenan to keep it in.
Long kicker of the ball is Keenan. That's McCulloch under it, and it's with Conville. McKeever pumps it long for Khan. Turned well, got the break. Still Khan. And it's a throw-in. Referee well positioned. Steve Khan has worked hard up front for the Forts. He and Fraser. So the throw-in supported on. It's got away. Cunningham. It's in the net. Joey Cunningham. And look at that. Cunningham's second goal of the season. Delight for them, but dejection, I'm sure, for Glenavon goalkeeper Robbie Back. Here's the throw-in from Curlis. All the way across. Glenavon couldn't get it away. Cunningham, a weak shot, and somehow it got in beneath Robbie Back. Two minutes to half-time. There's the scoreline. Portadown 1, Glenavon 0. And the supporters in red and white are the ones you can hear singing at this moment. Jim, a bitter disappointment, I'm sure, Glenavon.
I'm sure it is, Jack. Robbie, I'm sure, will be very disappointed letting that in. Normally, I'm sure he'd have held on and pushed it around the post, but unfortunate blow.
McBride. Oh, McConville, the header, it's not away yet. So, Portadown almost conceding one, and here they are on the attack. Fraser, the run from Cunningham. Still Cunningham, the chip over, but no one at the far post. And this is McConville. What a couple of minutes it's been.
Great play by Cunningham again, and very unfortunate he couldn't pick someone out in the middle.
Roy McCready having a bit of a lecture from the referee. Free kick from Scapatici. Doolan. Cunningham. Oh, tried to find Khan out here, but only found Scapatici. And that was off Doolan. Now in injury time in this first half. And there's the man who's got the only goal tonight, Joey Cunningham. Long ball from Byrne. McCready, here's McCann. Oh, thought about the volley, changed his mind. And it's with Cunningham. Doolan. Alfie Stewart moving forward. Cunningham goes on the run, but Byrne equal to it. Stewart, Cunningham, Doolan. I'm not sure, I think he meant the cross there, but a miscue from the midfield man. So Robbie back, who no doubt will hold his hands up and take the blame for that Portadown goal. Doolan, bit of a tussle with McCann, bit of pushing from the red shirt, holding the ball, and it was all a bit silly, that, Jim, wasn't it?
It is now, it is, Jack, because I mean, Paul, I'm sure knows, referees are looking for that sort of thing. They tend to book you for doing that nowadays. I don't particularly agree with it myself, but one of those things.
So looking for Paul Doolan in what has been a very fair contest so far. Khan, who's got support from Fraser. Stewart's arriving. Still Khan. No trouble in the end, put back. The referee brings the first half to an end. 1-0 to Portadown. A tremendous first half. The only goal coming in 43 minutes from that fellow there, Joey Cunningham, his second goal of the season, and what an important one it might turn out to be. Glenavon, well, they've battled hard, they've gone close. The closest they came was from fullback Tony Scappaticci. He had an effort cleared off the goal line. There's the half-time scoreline. Portadown 1, Glenavon 0. Join us in a couple of minutes for the second half. To the Oval for the start of the second half of this Lombard Ulster Cup final. Portadown leading by the only goal of the game so far, which came just 2 minutes before half-time from Portadown midfielder Joey Cunningham. Those bangs in the background are squibs on the far side in the enclosure. The fans having a good night out here from mid-Ulster. And they're watching a very good cup final involving two very accomplished sides. That's McCann, gets it back. McConville tries the long range. Got a touch in the way through from Vincent McConville. So Jim Glenavon obviously devastated just 2 minutes before half-time with that soft goal, really. Robbie Back has to take the blame. What do we do now in this second half to get back into this final?
Well, obviously they'll be pushing forward, Jack looking for the equaliser, but I think they have to be very wary of Portadown attacking on the break. Last 10 minutes of the first half, you've seen a couple of occasions where Cunningham and Doolan broke, and obviously they have to be, as I say, aware of that. But I think they'll go out and they'll play the sort of controlled football they were playing in the first half and try and chip away at the Portadown defence, looking for the break.
Yes, for a long period towards the end of that first half, Glenavon very much in the driving seat. And it was Portadown who made the break and got the all-important goal that separates the sides. Here's Cunningham, the man who got it. But this is Scappaticci to bring it away for Glenavon. Paul Byrne, the Glenavon skipper, must have a few worries at the moment, trying to lift this team. Still a great buzz from the crowd here at the Oval. But Jim, it has been a good final so far, hasn't it?
It has. I think it's been a first-class advert for local football. And considering they're two fierce rivals, the game's been played in a very, very good spirit. And I've been particularly pleased the way both sides have tried to play controlled football throughout the first 50 minutes or so.
Dean McCullough picks it up for Glenavon. Miscue, and he gives it away to McKeever. McCready finds Curlis. Curlis still with it. Another challenge from Ferguson. Gets away again, the fullback. Good ball inside. Khan finds Fraser. Can't keep it in though, Sandy Fraser. The throw-in goes to Stevie Conville and Glenavon. Des McCann, but Doolan immediately into the challenge. It's been a fierce battle in midfield tonight. There hasn't been too much room in the midfield area. Long from Byrne. McBride misses out, Strain doesn't. Throw in to Glenavon.
As you said, Jack, there hasn't been that much room in midfield, but both teams have been able to mount attacks from there, you know.
Yes, despite that, we've seen some good football. It's a good challenge. A long ball forward. Alfie Stewart right through there, very sure with the challenge. Total prize fund in the Lombard Ulster Cup is just over 11,000. The winners tonight will pick up £2,200 of that. The losers will get £1,200. There's also £150 for the top goal scorer in the tournament. And that looks like being Gary Blackledge, who's got 9. The nearest to him is Steve Kahn, who's got 6. McBride offside. But McBride always in there looking for the opening. 8 goals this season. But there's the man. If he wins tonight, it would be his first cup final success, Ronnie McFall. He's lost 2 Gold Cup finals, 1 League Cup final, and last season's Irish Cup final, of course. Leading in this one, Clyde. A chance for the blue shirts to get forward. McBride doing well against Major. And that's McKeever getting it away. Cunningham. Fraser. Oh, Doolan. Cunningham. He's got pace. Oh, good effort and a good save. Almost a second goal for Joey Cunningham. But good play again, Jim Cleary.
Great football by Portadown. Great ball through from Doolan, I think it was, to Cunningham. He outpaces the defender, gets the shot in. Robbie Beck just gets his hand to it.
McCann. And once again, we go from one 18-yard line to the other. McBride looks right, finds Blackledge. He's been fairly quiet tonight so far. Brilliant ball to McConville, who couldn't accept it. And the space was there. The gap opened up for McConville. And Jim, that has to go down as a chance.
Doesn't he? Great ball from Blackledge, as you can see here. Just knocks it over the defender's head. And he actually had time probably to take it down, but unfortunate. It must go down as a missed chance, as you say.
Fraser almost taking advantage of the mistake by Paul Byrne, but the free kick in the end given to Glenavon. Too long for Ferguson, but he was being pushed by Kevin McKeever. Plenty of urgency from the blue shirts, trying to get forward, taking it quickly. Conville goes in there. Dean McCulloch, but taken easily in the end by Mickey Keenan. Good header though from the defender.
Good cross check from Steve Conville, sorry. And a good header from Dean McCulloch. But he just didn't get enough power and trouble the keeper.
Byrne against Fraser, Fraser pushing. Right in front of the referee. And little Sandy gives his version of events to Fred McKnight. Doesn't change anything though. Free kick to Glenavon. McBride. Forced to get back again though. Forward by Byrne. It's off Stewart. McCready, Stewart again. For all that, it's with Conville. Space opening up. Still going, Conville. Still with it. The chip. My goodness. Almost a goal out of nothing for little Stevie Conville. Stevie went on the long run. It all opened up for him. McKeever got in the way briefly. Stevie regained his balance, his composure. There's the chip. And Keenan cut out slightly, but just wide of that target. Cunningham, good control. Khan asking a bit much of Fraser. No, he's not. Doolan. Oh, look at the space here for Cunningham. Holding it up, looks for the 1-2 with Khan. But well done, McCulloch. Curlis. Stewart. The chip forward. But no venom there. So we'll be back to deal with. Gary Blackledge backing in on strain. McBride got it down well. Blackledge turns. And again. No way through though. McBride, what can he do? He's got to the line. Oh, it's a good ball. It's 1-8. And it's Glenn Ferguson. And that's the break Glenavon needed. And Glenn Ferguson, the new boy, there he is, a shake of the fist. His 7th goal of the season. And it's 1-8. We wondered what McBride could do. Got rid of his marker, Major. Good cross, all the way over. And there's the touch, an awkward one, but it's in there. And a happier man there, Terry Nicholson. His side back in it. "20 minutes left, and we've got a game again, Jim.
We have indeed. I think that was probably one of the first times Glenn Ferguson's actually got away from his marker.
McGrady, oh! Robbie back almost dropping it there at the feet of Khan. Sorry, Jim, you were saying?
So I think probably the first time Glenn Ferguson has got away from his marker. Great cross from McBride, and you can notice it took a slight deflection at the front post, but a good fish. And obviously, he's really set the game up now for the last 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, all credit to Ferguson. It came at an awkward height for him. But he managed to get the volley in, and it was in off the post. The choir this time supplied by Glenavon. A reminder that we have 90 minutes this evening. There's no extra time. Provisional date for the replay is Tuesday, October 23rd, back here at the Oval. But will we be back? Another 19 minutes. And there's a lot left in this final. Oh, he's done well. Ferguson foraging over there, lifted by that goal. Doolan, Cunningham, running into McCulloch. He runs into McCready. Cunningham. And the basketball there from Scappaticci. In the end, a throw in to Portadown. There he is, tenacious little fullback, Tony Scappaticci. Guess who's just scored? Fraser. Holds it up well, Fraser. Cunningham. Hans at the back post. This is him. Just couldn't hook it round enough, Steve Kahn. But once again, another chance in this game, Jim.
Once again, Joey Cunningham at the thick of the action. Good volley by Kahn, but unfortunately just didn't catch it well enough to hit the target.
So Portadown about to make a change. Number 12 is Greg Davidson. Number 7 coming off is Paul Doolan. Paul Doolan there coming off. He leaves the action. And Greg Davidson joins it with just A quarter of an hour left. And it's all square at 1 goal each. Ferguson being pushed in the back by Curlis. Ferguson takes it quickly. McBride. Oh, he's done well again. Diagonal cross. Blackledge. Oh, Brian McLaughlin! Good save, Keenan. Still McLaughlin. And it's the corner. But Glenavon almost in there. McBride did well. McCulloch gets it back to McBride. In again. Oh, Ferguson! Great effort. And a good save again from Keenan.
Couple of good crosses in succession again from McBride. Great header from Ferguson, great save from Keenan.
McBride again, all the pressure from Glenavon at this point. Major gets it forward, but McConville will pick it up. Glenavon come forward again. Dean McCulloch is up there, the defender turns. But no real power in the shots from Big Dean, but a good spell from Glenavon. Ferguson, good turn, Blackledge, plenty of experience holding it up. There's the ball into space. Cunningham, oh, he almost lost out to McBride. Very cool play from Joey Cunningham, and puts it away. Oh, the ball into space, Fraser, good chance, good tackle from McCulloch. Oh, he's miscued it. Davidson. McCready looks left. Khan, the jump, the header! And it's just over that bar. But a good effort from the big Scot. The ball fed in the end by McCready. Khan going in there, looking for his 10th goal of the season, but just dropping over that crossbar. Khan. Just didn't fall for Sandy Fraser. It did for Scappaticci. 6 minutes left. 1-1. And will we all be back here on October the 23rd for a replay? Khan. McCready. Gives it away though. McCulloch. Finds McBride. First time ball. But that's Cunningham. Vicky Keenan having to stretch his legs. And looks to deliver it long. Hits the front man. Khan. Shielding it well. Cunningham finds McCready. Stewart. Bit more space here. Davidson. Good long cross. Khan going in there. But the goal kick given. But a good run at the far post by Steve Khan. And almost problems for Glenavon.
A good build-up initially and a good cross here by Greg Davidson. Robbie Beck seemed to lose it a little bit. As you can see, Steve Khan wins it at the back post. Just unfortunate, it went over the bar.
McLaughlin gets it forward. Curlis thought about getting it back to Keenan, changed his mind. Khan, McCready, long ball forward. Davidson. It's a good ball, but Byrne in the way. Des McCann picks it up. McBride. Scapatici looks for, but doesn't find McBride. A few of the crowd here making their way towards the exits. But have they left too early? Cunningham, Khan, Davidson just couldn't get there. Condell gets it back to Robbie back. But almost drama in the last 2 minutes. Bit of help in his hands, and the free kick goes to Portadown. And I think his players will welcome a warm bath after this one. They've really worked hard. Maybe a few tired legs out there this evening. Forward by Strain. Nick McKeever's up there. McLaughlin gets it out. Davidson still rushing. Khan leaves it for Davidson. Glenavon get it away again. That was Glenn Ferguson back there. Steve Khan. And they really want Khan in the middle. Curlis. Here's Fraser. Khan. But that's Byrne. And it looks like a corner kick. We're in the last half minute of the 90 minutes. Joey Cunningham. Kevin McKeever is forward. It's not away. No handball, says the referee. It came off Paul Byrne. Off his Stewart, he's given it away. McBride. Keenan saved it. And then Major. My goodness. And McBride will know he could have sewn it up. There he is. Straight through. Good goalkeeping from Keenan and a good clearance from Major. We're now half a minute into injury time. Is this the last chance of this evening? McCann, oh my goodness, at a very important time of the game, he's lost his footing. An embarrassing moment for Des McCann. But almost an embarrassing moment just earlier for Portadown. And McBride, he'll be disappointed, Jim.
Well, he really had two bites of the cherry. And Alfie Stewart, I'm sure, will be disappointed at the mistake he made to start it off.
It's all over. So it's a replay here, scheduled for October 23rd, when these teams must try again. There's the Portadown goal scorer, Joey Cunningham. That goal coming 2 minutes before half-time. And then 20 minutes from the end. Well, that's Stephen McBride there, who almost got the winner 2 minutes from the end of the game. But with 20 minutes left, it was 1-1 when Glenn Ferguson equalised for Glenavon. Terry Nicholson, I think it would be fair to say that was a superb advert for local football.
Well, I think it was end-to-end stuff. There was chances for both teams. You know, didn't stop for a minute. You know, there was action all the way, and anybody who didn't enjoy that just didn't enjoy football. You know.
And 2 minutes from the end, you could have wrapped it up.
Yes, Stevie got in. If you had been betting on anybody, you'd have betting Stevie to put it away. But Mickey got out to him quick. He got the rebound, and I think it was from Major got across and blocked it too, you know.
Ronnie, a cracking final.
Yeah, good game, Jack, as I said, end-to-end stuff. I felt that we got into some tremendous positions around their 18-yard line, and our final ball let us down. If our final ball had been on, I thought we could have won 3 or 4 goals.
At 1-0 up, you must have thought you were very much in the driving seat.
Yeah, well, I thought we were. They basically played long balls into our box from the half the line, which doesn't really cause us any problems. Very annoyed with the goal we lost at the back post. The guy wasn't picked up.
Few palpitations 2 minutes from the end. McBride got through.
Yeah, well, he got through, and really at the end of the day he should have scored, but we felt the corner kick that we got that was a blatant penalty kick, and it'll be interesting to see it on the television tonight.
So there we are then. The final score in this Lombard Ulster Cup final here at the Oval is Portadown 1, Glenavon 1. The replay is scheduled here at the Oval on October 23rd, and I think the fans will be looking forward to that one. From all of us here at the Oval, it's good night to you. Bye-bye.
Sorry, good night. Backing in on strain. McBride got it down well. Blackbridge turns, and again the way through though. McBride, what can he do? He's got to the line. Oh, it's a good ball.